Welcome to yet another exciting episode of Rise and Thrive. Remember, we are doing the men's series. Like I promised you, and many of you asked, you want men on the show. Well, I listened. We are doing a 5-part men's series, like I said, and today we are talking to yet another established business person who is going to walk us through their journey, and it's a very interesting journey. I've already been laughing my heart out, laughing but learning, right? He's very hilarious, but also has done business for almost all his life. So guys, allow me to introduce to you Becca Kadu. Yeah? Welcome to the show, Becca.
Nice to see you people, and nice to hear, be glad to hear from me.
Yes.
And to give me this opportunity to be in this studio, and you get my story.
Yes, Becca has a very interesting story. He started earning at 9 years, and I asked him who was in charge of you at 9 years. So Becca has been working all his life. From the age of 8, he's been handling money, and business is in him. He's done lots of interesting business at very interesting ages, I must say. So I'm excited for us today to hear from Becca, not just to hear his story, but for us to learn, get tips and ideas, so that for you that is out there that wants to start a business, you're already starting a business, you can learn from Becca's story. Becca, I would love to say, is a mechanic. Right? Yep. So Becca runs a mechanic shop called BNK.
BNK, and selling spare parts.
And he also sells spare parts. So that is what Becca does. And his journey is a very interesting one. I can't wait for us to get into it, learn, and then, we can take it on from there. So welcome to the show, Becca, once again.
Oh, thank you.
And I ideally, I would have started with, what was your first business? So I will just take it from here. When were you first exposed to business as a person?
Okay. As you've said, I'm by the names of Becca Kadu.
Yeah.
Yes, raised by a single mother.
Yeah.
Kids that are raised by a single mother, those mothers are struggling.
Yeah.
They tend to struggle with money.
Yeah.
So that was a self-made woman.
Yeah.
Who now, when I grew up, we had taxis. From the age of 5, I was seeing taxis at home. So when I reached 7, 8 years, then my mother used to work in a bank.
Okay.
And for herself, she didn't have time.
Yeah.
So she asked me, Becca, can't you count money? I told her, yes, I can count money. Okay, why don't you go at a certain time and sit on those taxis? Become a conductor.
Yeah.
Count, because those people are cheating us. They are taking all our money. They come and tell me that today we have not made money. I said, no, okay. Starting tomorrow, I'm in my holidays, I'll sit on one of the taxis.
Yes.
So I started sitting in one of the taxis.
Which route was that, if you don't know me?
No, I grew up around Martin Road, Bakuri.
In Bakuri,
yes, I'm a city born.
Yeah, city boy.
Yeah, city and raised in a town.
Yeah.
So, started working in those taxis. Then there was a lot of improvement as far as money was concerned. I could tell him, now give the driver. By that time, we used to give them 3,000, 2,000 a day. So you give him 2,000 and then count the balance, and we could make something like 14,000, 15, 12. But by that time, it was very good money.
Yeah.
Yes. So I started, and I really appreciated my mother.
Yes.
She taught me how to work.
Yeah.
Yes. And then we had a coffee factory in Mokono. That is a place called Nakayaga.
Yeah.
So I could, at a certain time, even I could go and try to help out. That's why I think I was in P6.
Yeah.
As P6, I could even count 5 million. Go, they bring money, I count it, that money we have, but we had no phones.
Yes.
I could just communicate verbally. When she's around, when I went, they brought us 5 million. Then that was that. After, I think I was in my P7.
Yeah.
She passed away.
Oh dear,
Yes.
Sorry.
She left me in the middle of things. Yeah?
Oh God, yeah.
Taxis are there, and please, this should be, and this thing taught me a lot of things. in her family, she was well established.
Yeah.
But most of the brothers and sisters, not well established.
Yeah.
So we start in meetings, and these are people who looked at opportunities as liabilities or not opportunities. So no, Becca, let's sell out these cars.
Yes.
Becca, let's do this. Becca, so they end up messing up all the things.
Yeah.
Everything was messed up. After messing up all the things, I just remained in the middle.
Yeah.
Without going. Now, I had a father, but which father I didn't grow up with.
Yeah.
So happened, a brother of mine heard somewhere that Becca's mother died.
Yeah.
So he came looking for me.
Oh.
Becca, how are you? I'm fine. How are you struggling? Told him, we are here struggling with life.
Yeah.
Then he told me, apparently I'm working in Kiseka Market. Why don't you come and rejoin me?
Yeah.
In holidays, we work together. Then we had some little money that had remained.
Yeah.
After selling the taxis, selling everything. Then that money was given to my brother. My brother asked for it. Please, can you give me that money? I'll be helping Becca with the school fees and everything.
Yeah.
My brother. And I appreciate him so much.
That's good, yeah.
Because he was the first step
Yeah.
of my progress
Yeah.
and where I am right now. I think it was 2 million, 2.8.
Yeah.
But by that time, it was a lot of
It
money.
is, yeah.
We gave it to him. He came with that money. He added on his money, and we opened up a small shop in Kiseka Market.
Kiseka, yeah.
And when I entered Kiseka, I think I was in my P7, full of drama.
Yes.
People used to get a lot of money. But when in my holidays, when I used to go to Kiseka,
Yeah.
we used to work in that shop in shifts. Yes. Now the big people could work in the morning.
In the morning, yes.
But whoever gets money, he has to leave. You hear him calling, "Hello, Annie, all you are." Yes. Today, where are we going to eat our money from?
Where are we going to eat our money from? And then
Am I going to see you today? Will not you disappoint me? Then that one disappears.
yeah.
And when another one gets money, "Oi, Rita, yesterday, are you going to see me today?" So that was the trend.
Wow.
And
you are
you
only
remember
27.
being exposed to
Yes.
that kind of life when you were young.
You're young, yes.
Now, after, then you are working. Someone calls you because you already disappeared. My customer is coming. Yes, please try and help my customer. Get him this stuff, and this stuff is going to give you the money. After giving you the money, this is the person who's going to call you in the evening. Where are you? Come and find me in such and such a lodge.
And give me the money.
And you give me that money.
Oh my goodness.
So you go in the lodge.
Yeah.
And you give him
The
that
money,
money.
yeah.
But from my childhood, I was lucky.
Yeah.
Since my childhood. Because why I say like that, I was with my mother at an age of 7. If you people can remember this Premier Lottery, I won 10 million shillings by that time.
Sudhir's.
Yeah, Sudhir came with, by the way, people who didn't know Sudhir, it came with that. You could scratch and
for
win
cash.
for cash.
Yeah.
And by that time, I won 10 million.
The most I won was 3,000.
3,000, me, I won 10 million. And those people who know me from my childhood, they nickname me that name, Premier. Yeah, which Becca are you talking about?
Premier.
Because this Becca Premier Lottery. Yes, that is the guy I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So, I grew. So coming back, I found my brother, and when I joined Kiseka, everyone liked me. Oh, Becca. Now, got so many challenges. I myself, I loved cars. Imagine I learned how to drive. I think at the age of 9, I could drive a car perfectly.
What?
At the age of 9? Because we had taxis. In the taxi park, I could tell them, let me move the car in front a bit. So I could move in front until we reach the point when we were loading passengers. Yes. So then when I joined Kiseka, I said, now this is the job I like.
Yeah.
Then I started with my brother. So for us, I had a gentleman I was working with, and I told him, now, for us, we used to call it the goal. Yes. So no, you sit in the goal. So I used to go to the inside the shop at around 3 to 2:30, 3 in the afternoon. Yeah. So we could leave our elders to get money in the morning, and for us we wait in the evening. Yes. So this man could go, hey, it's our time, you enter into the goal. Yes. So when I could get the customer, I could ask him, what do you want? If we have it, if you don't have it, I call this gentleman outside. And he could run to bring that thing at the shop, and then I sell it to this man.
Yes.
I was liked. Kiseka, entertaining, but as I've told you, everyone didn't know what he wanted.
Yes.
Money was a lot. And people could come the following morning. You ask me yesterday where I was. Then you could ask, where were you yesterday?
Then they tell you stories.
I went, first met Annette.
Then I met Rita.
Then I ended up with Rose. And from there, I went to the club.
What?
Do you know, yesterday I got like 300,000 shillings. Now I don't have anything.
What? They were really just wasting it.
Wasting money. Money was a lot and people were wasting it. I had a friend of mine. That is a friend who told, he came out on Baker. Where do you stay? I told him I'm staying at my brother's. He told me, I'm staying in a hotel. I asked him, why? He told me, why do I go and rent a house when in a hotel you find a TV fully loaded with DSTV?
That's how much money they had.
Yes, in the hotel, you go, you find a TV there, a wardrobe, a bed. Even you can choose, no, this bed I don't want I want this one 6x6.
Yes.
These bed sheets they wash for you. They clean your room every day.
Hey, that was a lot of money.
Yes, now, and I can pay only 20,000. By that time, 20,000 was a lot of money.
Yes.
I'm only paying 20,000 per day. Now I go, I rent a house. They tell me 100 or 50,000 a month. You have to buy a bed. You have to buy chairs. You have to
maintain it. Yeah.
And even if you invite your girlfriend to come in the room, you'll find a TV. And even you have to change channels because we're well connected to DSTV. So, and unfortunately, that man was infected with this virus of ours.
Of course, that's a careless lifestyle.
Yes. And that's how we knew that the life was living was reckless. You know, those days, HIV was a very serious disease. You could go down 5 months, 1 year.
And you're out.
So this man was down for 5 months. He went to Mulago. He was there for 3 months, 4 months, and he died. What the hotel did to help us, just to go to the staff, his suitcase, put it in the hotel van, brought it to Kiseka, and gave it to us. Now you can pick your body because they cannot allow the body to be taken to the hotel.
Yes, because it's not.
Now that's how people saw that this man was living a reckless life. It was so. That is Kiseka of our days. People were so reckless. Money is a lot, and most of them, the regime, I'm telling you, most of them died. Yes. Now,
I mean, if you're meeting Rose, Rita, and
yes, and they are excited, even at talking as if they are winning money.
Yes.
So you find someone even bragging.
So how did you survive all of this?
Yes. No. One, I was young. Secondly, when I was at still with my mother, I lost 2 of my uncles. They also had HIV. And my dear, if I can tell you that story.
So you knew?
I knew. My uncle, when my uncle seated somewhere, you could just know that he has been sitting here.
The smell?
Not the smell, but the skin.
Oh.
Like a snake.
Really?
Scales were coming from the skin. He just passed here, he has been here, and by the time when he was bedridden.
So you knew this is not your lifestyle?
Even me. Most people knew that I was important. Yes, I'm telling you. Even my wife. I'm coming to that story. Because when I was starting to date her, people told him, no, that guy is important. He can't. We have never seen him with any woman. Yes. But because of that story.
You knew you would not end up that way.
Yes. Now, part 2. I'm in Kiseka. There was a certain Hajj. He used to like me so much. I need to show you this business. Now, so we could go to Wise, collect some scrap, and take this scrap to Nairobi. And even that staff had a lot of. So he told me, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, work in the shop. Friday, you go in Wise, look for staff. Saturday, we board our Kamba, go to Nairobi. So that was our trend. I used to work with that man. And that man that man knew business. I cannot tell you the names, but all his women, all the wives, are the top women now in Kampala. Oh. But I will not say the names here. I will not say the names. Those women know me because I used to take to them money at that time. But that man knew business. So we used to take scrap, get money. Now, funny enough, from now, the flying pan into the fire.
Into the fire.
Now, this is a man I used to go with. How can it get? Yes. This is a man I used to go with in Nairobi. We reach there. We go to an industrial area. They give us the money. After giving us the money, then he tells us, let's go and book a hotel. We go in the hotel. No, we shall sleep in one hotel. If for you, they will just give you a mattress. You go down. Then he tells you, let's go and have supper. Let's go to the club. From the club, he comes with a woman.
But how old were you?
By the time I was like 12.
Weren't you in school?
No, that is holidays.
Holidays, okay.
And when I could go back to school, I looked at my fellow kids, as if they are planless.
As if they are planless. Planless.
Planless. These people, they don't know how to drive.
They don't know money.
Because me, I could even go with 20, 30, 50. But by that time, it was a lot of money. That was my pocket money. I would go with that. Because imagine me in my senior one, we used to pay like 140. A boarding school, a very good school, could pay 140,000. So I used to look at them. As I was explaining to you, from the flying pan to the fire, this man could buy prostitutes on a daily basis.
And you're in the same room.
And I'm in the same room with him.
Very careless of him.
Very careless. Sometimes he could feel shy and tell me, no, you first go out. Because it is still early. You give me 1 hour and then you come back. As you see the woman going out, you enter and you sleep.
And you sleep.
Sometimes you could wait.
But did your brother know all this was happening?
Yes, he knew. But even for him, he was still kusinzira. Yes. So yes, he knew what was happening. I could talk to him, but he told me, please, just watch out.
Watch out.
Watch out.
Yourself.
Yes, watch out. But that is you just get only good things from that man. Copy only the good thing.
The business
because that
acumen
man
and everything.
knows how to do business. And my brother told me, if at all I asked that man to help me, he refused. But if he has accepted to help you, please
take advantage
of that.
Yeah.
So I continued being out there. And then I knew now this is a man of women. Now at a certain time, we went with him. They gave us a lot of money. Then he told me, you wait for me. He gave me like 100 shillings, 200 shillings to go to a bar, sit, take soda, take chicken, and you wait for me. This roasted chicken. I went. After he came, he used to say, Becca, don't you think they have stolen our money? All our money has been stolen by the prostitute.
What?
Then where were you? You know, after sleeping with the woman, I went to have a bath in the bathroom to bathe. Then when I came back, I didn't see her.
Wow.
And you know, she ran away with all our money.
Oh my goodness!
Said, now, what are you going to do? She said, now, but even you don't have transport to take us back to Uganda.
What?
Said, now what are we going?
What are we going to do? Yes.
But, no, wait. But wait. Just give me like 15 minutes. Then we slept in the hotel even without that money for paying for that day.
Yes.
But in the morning, this is a man who had brain. He scratched their brain in the night. The following day he came with money. I've got some money. Then I asked him, where have you got? I'm a king here in Nairobi. I cannot fail to get money.
Yeah.
Not learning from the past mistake. Even that night he slept with another prostitute. Then said now. But the good thing, he taught me how to do this.
How to do business.
Appreciate
yes.
it. I appreciate it. Even my brother. Then I came back. We started doing that. doing. I think we did it. We did it for 2 years.
Yeah.
After 2 years, business came down because
Yeah.
people once they see you doing something,
Yeah.
they also start doing
Everyone
it.
starts to do
Everyone
it,
started
yeah.
doing it. Then I left Haji. I came back to my brother. Started being there. I went being with my brother. Then I was with my brother. I was in my senior 3. Then someone told me, do you know these things well? I told him, yes, I can differentiate. I know
The
them
spare
well.
parts.
The spare parts
Yeah.
things. I can differentiate. I know them. I know even the fast moving things.
Yeah.
Then when you reach in your senior 4, please inform me. Then in my senior 4, that day I finished my last paper. I had come with all my stuff at the shop. Then I saw them. Then accidentally, that's when the man came. Hey, Becca, how are you? Fine. Did you finish? Yes, I've just finished today. Do you have a passport? I don't have. Okay. You go, take these passport size photos and give them to me. I went, gave him. After 4 days, he came with a passport. Have you ever boarded a plane? No. The next day, he came with a passport that has a visa inside. Japan, my dear. In my senior 4 vacation.
It's just senior 4 vacation.
Japan.
Wow.
And I said, what am I going
What
to do?
about, yes, because,
Then I went. We went together. Reached Japan. I had never sat in a plane.
yes.
Sat in the plane. We went to Nairobi. From Nairobi, we went to Dubai.
Yeah.
From Dubai, we went to Thailand. I will not forget that journey.
That journey,
From
yes.
Thailand, we went to Tokyo.
Wow.
Then we were in Dubai and Japan. Then he told me, you don't know Japan very well. Your task is to tell me, buy this.
Buy this.
Buy this. So it's okay.
So at that age, he appreciated that you have experience and knowledge of
Yes.
that
Now,
spare part.
why? These people I was with, they had a lot of experience, but he didn't like them because of those things I've told
Oh,
you.
yes, the behavior.
The
and things like that,
behaviors,
yeah.
they waste money, they are biased. I said, those people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even there's, we grew up in this. Someone could even take out money. You quarrel, just takes out money.
Man, yes.
I'll just slap you using this money. Those are the people who grew up
Yeah,
with.
yeah.
Boom, to
Yes.
So he just looked at them and said, no,
I'll take back.
I'll take this one.
Yeah, yeah.
Even if we make a loss,
I rather.
and my heart will be contented. So I went with him. Lucky enough, as I've told you, with luck, we found things there. People go and find when things are not there.
Yeah.
But we found a lot of things there. We loaded the 2 containers. Then we were sleeping. No, where we used to stay. I asked him, I'm asking you one thing. As a favor, how much money are you going to pay me? He told me, how much money do you want? I told him, if I tell you to buy for me something,
Yeah.
will you buy it for me? Then I told him, when I was moving around yesterday, that the previous day,
Yeah.
I saw a certain car somewhere, and they were selling it $280.
A car.
A car.
Yes.
In Japan, please. Can you buy it for me? Because that's what I wanted.
Yes, yeah.
I told him, but what are you going to use it
Yeah.
for? I told him, please, that is what I want.
That's what I want.
That's what you want? Yes. So he went, and by the time it was a Corona ST190.
He actually bought it
Bought
for you.
it. Now, when we were loading the container, I'm telling you, that is the first thing I entered into the container. Because I didn't want my car
To stay
stay
behind.
And after we loaded the container,
Yeah.
after loading the container, I told him, man, you have to go back. I told him, where?
I'm not going back.
People want to come to these countries. Me, I've reached here, and you want me to go back to Uganda? Even where I am, and where I've been, people are praying to get this chance. Now I've got this chance, and you want me to come back to go back to Uganda?
Yeah.
Now he told me, now how will I tell your brother?
That, I left you here.
Yes. I told him, okay, I'll come when my exams come back. That's what, because I convinced him like that, but me knowing inside that I'm not going to come back.
Yeah.
So this man went. We loaded the container, he boarded and went. Then I went to work in a certain farm. Then Japan. I was driving a tractor. Yes, I went, and those people liked me so much. And they are still liking me. Mr. Chong. liked me so much. There are some people I really want to appreciate. Mr. Chong in Japan, Loi Su in China, Talaban, Mardin. This one is in Mexico.
Yeah.
Yes, those people, actually, they have been very good to me. They have helped me in my journey. And I really want to thank them a lot.
Yeah.
So, going back to Japan, he left me working in the farm, driving a tractor.
Because you had the skill.
I had the skill.
Yeah.
I went, the man told me, can you drive the tractor?
Yeah.
I told him, I can. Then he told me, okay, you're going to drive it. Then I told him, then he told me, now, you go. So I told, you go and drive and I see. There was someone who was driving it.
Yeah.
So even me, I told that person, please, they have told me to drive this tractor. You remove it and put it here. And I see, so I was seeing what he's doing. Because I knew how to drive.
Yeah.
But I said, let me see the techniques he's using. So
yes.
as he was reversing, bringing in, I got the techniques.
Yeah.
So when this man told me, you go and drive.
You just entered and it was...
And it was moving.
Yeah.
Yes. So I learned by doing more experience when I was doing the work. I worked there, I think, for 3 months. But saying I'm not going to come back to Uganda. After 3 months, they called me. Becca, your examinations are out. And you were among the best.
Oh.
Hey.
So you actually excelled with all that.
All that,
Kiseka
I
lifestyle.
was the best.
What?
Now,
that's interesting.
I started asking myself so many things. Can I go back? Or I stay here?
Oh, you stay, yes.
Can I go back? Then, in life,
Yeah.
it is a journey. And for me, it has been a journey of adventure.
Yeah.
Moving here, moving there, going to nightclubs, moving with the cars. I started asking myself, what am I going to do?
Yeah.
It rained back in my mind. At a certain time, there was an athlete competition.
Yeah.
I was brought to support a certain team. Now, when I went, the trousers could not fit me. So the trouser they gave me and the shirt was okay, but the trouser was not fine. But you could go round the field 15 times.
Yes.
Now, so they told me, you tie the trouser. I tied it on each side with a chai. I don't know how you call it in English.
A banana fiber.
A banana fiber. So I tied this side with a banana fiber and this side so that it can fit me. Now, after going round like 11 times, I had left those people. We are far in front. Then the banana fiber of this side torn and even this side, and then now the trouser was going down. So I was running while holding the trouser.
Yes.
I ran. Now I could not run very fast because I was holding the trouser.
Yeah.
So now these people, we are coming. Now we are coming for me.
Yeah.
Now these people outside the pitch was Becca, Tempare. Yes, because they had given me 10,000, by the way.
Where you were running as a Muchuba.
They had given me 10,000 as a Muchuba, and I was going to disappoint them.
Yeah.
At first, they were very happy because I had won. Now these people were coming close. So, then in my mind, I asked myself, what am I going to do? Should I leave the trouser and I run, or I hold the trouser and these people pass me? And I saw one passing me, and another one passing me. I said no. I just removed the trouser, not kujita, but I just, and there was that time, for us used not to put on underwears. They have just come these days, so we could not put on underwears. I just left the trouser, and I ran and I won.
And you won.
So, coming back to my point, why I gave you that example, it was a decision, very tight decision, either to leave the trouser to go down, or angulo seeing it to one, or keep touching the trouser
and not
winning. So it was a very tight decision. So now I bring back that I had won. I was the best in school. There where I am, I'm making money. So it was a very difficult decision. But I decided, no, let me go back
Yeah.
to Uganda.
I think that was a good decision.
Yes. As I left the
was a good
trouser,
decision,
yes, as however much people saw my nakedness,
It's
but
okay.
I won.
You won,
Yes.
yes.
Now,
Becca Tempare.
yes, we have a Beka Tempare. Everyone was shouting, Beka Tempare. Abantu bagera tusinga Beka Tempare. Gwe gite.
Gite, yes.
Twakuwadde omutwalo gwaffe. Gite.
So you made that decision and came back.
So I made the decision and came back.
Good decision, I must say.
Now, I told those people I'm going back to Uganda. Why? Why are you going back? Mr. Chong told me, why are you going back to Uganda?
Yeah.
My dear, I told him I've been the best. Well, he said, oh, with education, it's okay.
It's okay,
you
can
go back.
Yeah.
But he told me, but when you finish, you come back, I want to give you my daughter. And you marry her. I said, no problem.
Yeah.
So, but he told me now I have to give you, they gave me something like approximately $2,000. Which I went, I bought like 2 cars in that money.
You still bought cars?
Yes,
Becca.
and spare parts, which I knew very well. And lucky enough, there was a certain gentleman around who had come from Uganda. He helped me put this stuff in his container.
Yes.
And I came back. But I came back like this. Now, coming back, that gentleman I went with had sold most of the things.
Yes.
And he told me, man, the things I bought with you, I sold them in 1 month, everything was done.
It was done, yeah.
Even I had decided not to pay for you taxes for your car. But since the things you bought were fast moving, I decided to clear for you the car. So, but when I came, the car was out.
It was out,
on a UAD number plate. I remember even UAD 520P. Gave me my car. I could brag.
As a vacist.
I have a vacist. As for vacation, I could brag.
Yes.
Then, I think it was like 2 weeks. My name was pinned in Gombe Senior Secondary School. Going to do PCM Ekon.
Ekon, yes.
Yes, I went. I think with the pocket money of 500,000. I had the money. By that time, I had the money.
Money bag.
Yes, and people used to tell me, even those people who I was with, they know me. They know me that I used to be with money.
Yes.
Then I used to look at teachers struggling with old cars.
They are planless.
Planless.
Like they are children.
Yes, the cars they are driving. Me, I have a brand new car in the garage. I say, now look at these people. But right now, they are all my friends.
Yeah.
They are all my friends. So, went for senior 5, doing my PCM Econ, senior 6, doing that mathematics very, very well. And finished my senior 6, came back, I found my brother, even my brother now was somehow established. Then we started the plan, told him, no, Ban, you go back to Japan. Told him, yes. And by that time, now, from the other things I came with.
Yeah, I was about to ask what happened to those
we
things.
brought them. Yeah. In my senior 5, I tried to get a certain piece of land. I bought land somewhere. Even I constructed a small house.
Amazing.
Yes.
I can't even imagine the things I was thinking in
Yes,
S5.
I constructed a certain house. Now, at that age, I'm having a car. I'm having a house.
We were just reading romance novels. There's nothing happening.
And in my senior 6, I used to look at my colleagues and the man.
Planless.
Even, yes, I used to look at them and seeing them planless. Ask him now, Even one of them came and told me, talked to me, I think like a month back. Man, you guys were working for us, we were just in Genoa. That time there was even Club Silk.
Club Silk,
I could not even have time to go in such things. Because daytime I would be working, at night I'm tired. Now, senior 5, 6, after I went back to Japan, loaded them some small things, even I had my capital. I came back here. Then now, I was producing 10 million, 15 was not a problem to me by that time.
Yeah.
Now, went to campus.
I'm glad you went to campus.
Yes, I went to campus. I was there where I met someone. Yes.
That's nice.
Yes, I met someone.
Yeah.
That's where, and we began our journey.
Yeah.
The journey we have taken 20 plus years together.
Amazing, amazing.
The journey we have taken 20 plus years together. Now from my brother, I got an idea. I should now start my own things.
Yes.
I talked to my wife. I want to go. I think we're in second year. Yes.
Yeah.
Second year. I told her that I want to go to outside, load some things, come back, and I separating badly, but in good terms.
I mean, you have to progress.
Yeah, to progress.
Yeah.
So I came back, and coming back, I opened up my own shop. And as I've told you, I have some principles. I've just told you that principle of decision making. Another principle,
I am adopting that. I'm just going to call it tempare. Yeah.
Another interesting thing was that I learned in any business. Or if you are starting something, so many people are going to throw to you stones.
Yeah.
Don't throw them back. If someone throws to you a stone, don't throw it back. Just gather those stones, buy cement, and build an empire.
Build an empire. I like that. Yeah.
Yes. And in business, why I mean stones, those are the challenges.
The challenges, exactly.
And in this business, we found so many challenges. One of the challenges, language barrier. Because the countries I've been in, those people, they don't respect English.
At least not the Asian countries.
Yes.
Yeah.
Go to Japan. I've been in Japan for so many years. I've been to China for the last 20 years. Those people, they don't respect the English language. Either you learn their language or you cannot speak. You cannot talk to them.
Yeah.
So I started my BNK. I said, no, let me start like a small company. I was importing. Things were becoming better now and then. Today you are seeing you have 20 million. The next day you're having 50. And things were flowing.
Yeah.
Then my friend asked me, but is your company registered? No, it is not registered.
Good question.
Yes.
Yeah.
Told me, I'm going to register. I'm going to help you register your company.
Yes.
Which I say, it is okay. I gave him the money. And he was a very good friend of mine.
Yes.
He just went to NASA, printed things that are not there. The company is not there, not registered, and gave me everything.
What?
But these things were from NASA.
What?
Yes. So I remained with my things. I applied somewhere. So you bring your papers. I went, but this company does not exist.
That is, oh my God.
And he was a very good friend of mine.
What? That
Yes.
is so sad.
So I caught up with another lawyer. We made genuine things.
Yes.
And actually they gave me that work. Now, it was around 2008.
Yes.
They told me, man, China is burning.
It's burning, yeah.
China is burning. Because I've ever been to Japan. I was so much been in Dubai.
Yes.
Now they told me, now the answer is in China.
In China, yeah.
I went and asked someone, will you take me? Told me, But this is a person who used to go there every man, give a China bizibu. Olinya train, no olinya meri, no olinya. Will you manage?
Yeah.
I said, but this man. You know me, I look at myself being brave. If this man can go there, then what about me?
Yeah.
I'll also do it.
And you had the Japan experience.
Yes.
If you went in your S4 vac.
So I went, I boarded the plane, went to China, Guangzhou. I met a certain gentleman, Mr. Kasiri. I don't know where he is right now, but it was a journey of adventure.
Yeah.
It took me to, but finding where my things are was a problem.
Yeah.
I spent like a week not knowing where my things are.
Really?
Yes, Dubai, China is a very big country.
The trick with China is I've been to China once, but I think what makes it easy for you is someone has to hold your hand.
Yes,
and say,
now,
this is the place.
Now, by that time, I've told you that was around 2008, 2007. By that time, things were, in China, no one knew English.
Oh, it was just
In the whole community, you can find now in Kampala district, there are only 4 people who can
speak.
interpret.
What?
And you
And
can.
then
They
we
used
did
to call such people, and he's booked somewhere. Tell me, I'll be available in the next 5 hours. Now, can you be there waiting for the next 5
seated
hours?
waiting for him.
Yes.
At least now we even have technology.
Yes, technology is there, but that time it was not there. There was not WhatsApp.
A real jungle.
Yes, no WhatsApp, no nothing totally. So that was that. Actually, I tried my first time. I didn't see things well.
Yeah.
I came back to Kampala. I said, no, nevertheless, I'll have to go back.
Yeah.
I went the second time. Things were not moving.
Yeah.
Then I said, no, I went the third time. That's how I started now knowing where the things are. Yes.
Yeah.
That's where I started knowing that now, if you are looking for this, you get it from this place. If you are looking for this, you get it from... Actually, I met that man in China. When I met him, I was stuck. I asked him, hello, where can I get shocks? I told from me, I'm coming even from Yiwu, from Yiwu and Guangzhou. It's a very, very long distance. I'm coming from Yiwu. I'm from boarding the train. But the things were just near there, but you could not tell me that the things, you go and check here and there, you'll see the things.
And that's the thing in business. People never want to share.
That is the problem.
Yeah.
But no problem. Actually, like my third time, I was able to see where the things come from. And my dear, we made money. We made money. Yes. Yeah. By that time, 2000, from 2009.
Yeah.
Yes. We tried to make money. We made money. Money was flowing. I remember having like 7 branches.
Yeah.
Yes, I had seven branches in Kampala. I used to have like 7 branches of PNK, and we made a lot of investments.
Yeah.
We invested in this, we invested in the other. And around 2018, things started turning.
Okay. Wow.
How? First and foremost, it was the government. Because we used to pay around 20 million for a container. We used to pay 20 million.
In taxes.
Now it was increased up to 90 million.
That's more than 100%.
Yes. Then we started, because now, I was not sitting down to count what I have. My journey was just moving. Up and down, up and down, up and down. China, Kampala,
Did you
China.
have an accountant?
Nothing. Me, I just count how much we now make. Waliwo bitano ntiye. Kanguleko kya bibiri, zireo ne bisatu. Tuinawo mmeka. We have like 200. Call the bank. How much money do we have? This. That's all. No accountability. Because things were just multiplying themselves.
Yeah.
Why do you need an accountant? And everyone can witness. Ababako. Because all the people we had a lot of stock. People stole. Even nothing to gaggawala.
Yeah.
Our workers. They used to steal.
Yes.
Even those people I was with, they know. Because even their employees up to now, they are rich.
They are rich, yeah.
Because we didn't have time. In the month, you are traveling like twice. When will you sit and count? For you just in this container, how much money we have got? We have like 400 million. We have put like 200 or 300.
For you, in your head, it makes sense. That's it. Move on.
Let me go. But they are telling you they have got like 500. They tell you 400.
It's 400.
Yes, but for you just, then I say order. It's okay. So that is the journey. But things started turning around 2018.
Yeah.
Things in China, the price of the things went
up.
Competition was a lot.
Yeah.
Here in Uganda, taxes. And we lost, by that time we had so many customers. We had customers from Congo, customers from Tanzania, customers from Burundi, customers from Kenya and Congo and Southern Sudan. Now when it reached 2018, most of them now, we just found them. We are coming now straight to China.
Yes, directly.
You just find them coming direct to China. And they ask you, can you please show me where they buy this? You just direct him, you go there and buy. Because even if you tell him, or he will find the place.
He will find out.
He will find out and find the place. So business went down. Then because we were used to money. Used to money, a lot of money. Now things started challenging us. Someone who is used to money, you are counting 100 million, 200 million, 500 million. It's as if you are counting rice.
Yeah.
So now, I asked myself, what am I going to do? As things were, forgetting now, I think it was like in 2000 and... I also got an opportunity. In 2014, there used to be a man. I was in China. Then someone came and told me, can you please have dinner together? Yes, there is a company we want to launch in Uganda. It is called Jakaju.
It's called what?
Jakaju. It's a shipping company.
Oh, it's a shipping company, yeah.
And we want you to be our launch ambassador, that side. Said it is okay.
Yeah.
Then I helped them launching the company. And they really had a lot of money. I remember that man gave us like $2 million. Just to be with that money in China, to use it. Then I came here and said, now, you can just call the manager that I want like $200,000. Just gives you.
Just gives it to you. Yeah.
Where do you want it? Where do you want me to put it? Just put it there. And we started bringing here things. Now we got a challenge. The money is there around 2018, bringing things, a lot of taxes. Now, that's when even we had our boss telling us, man, I want us to balance. Because even me, I'm running bankrupt.
I'm running bankrupt, yes.
Then he called me to Dubai. We went and sat with him. Told him, I want us to go back to China. We sit as we started. You balance. You first give me my $2 million, and then you show me the profits.
The profits,
how we have been making. Because even he was making a lot of money.
He did care.
Imagine he opened that company, but he just came there once.
What?
He just sent a brother or cousin to work in the company. He just appeared there once.
Wow.
That's when we saw that things were... Now I had like...
Could you account?
Yeah, you could account.
Yeah.
But most of the money, we had it ourselves. Ask the manager, how much do you have? I have like $400,000. You'll account for that.
You'll account for
Me, I had like 280.
You account for that too.
I counted for
so
that.
You didn't
like
have to account for everything.
Yes, and brought back their money. But in life, what I usually advise people, it's sometimes bad to work using someone's money. Why? That money looks to be yours.
But it's not.
But it's not. Secondly, when this person tells you that I need this money, then and there is a point you don't know where. Now that money might find you when you have like 2 billion, and they add you like 4 billion. That is 6. But you'll find yourself using like 4 billion. Like you don't know where the 2 billion went.
Yeah.
When I gave back these people, they are 1 billion plus. That's when I looked at myself and that's now the money I had. Where did it go?
Where did it all go? Yes.
I'm seeing myself remaining like with 200 million. Then I asked, where did all this money go?
All the years of work.
All the years I've been working. And before I joined this company, I used to see my money. And many people have fallen in that trap. I will not mention them, but many people, our business people, have fallen in that trap. There have been, some of them have been using the Chinese money. The Chinese, those Chinese, they used to tell them, I can give you containers. He finds you when you can import like 3 containers at once. Then even like, I'll add you 5. You import 8. When this man starts adding you these 5 containers, and a certain time he tells you, now, please, I want back my 5 containers. No money for the 5 containers.
And then you're almost empty.
No, not empty. You're in deficit. Even the money for 5 containers, you don't have it. Then you ask, where
did it go? Yes.
But most of the time, I traced and found out where that money. One, the workers. Our accounts. We don't import. We don't bring in accountants to account for these things. And spare parts. It is something that is very, very difficult to account or to count. So these people are taking. Workers are taking. If you have a wife, is also taking. At the end of the day,
Yeah.
you will find yourself in a deficit. The man is
yeah.
asking you money for 5 containers. You can raise 4.5. And
yeah.
your money, the 3 containers you're importing, you are not seeing
You're
anything.
not seeing it, yeah.
Now we started that thing. Now I'm saying to myself, taxes were a lot. 1 year, I counted myself. I had given the government of Uganda approximately 1.2 billion. Just 1 year.
Taxes.
But without me making any investment.
Any money, yeah.
Making even an investment. How much have I invested? Nothing.
Yeah.
How much have I given the government? 1.2 billion. I said, no. And I looked, people who are working here. They are progressing. These people who are working, they don't import or export. They are just meandering from here. So that's when I added on. I said, no. Let me sit back and use again my brain and see what I'll add on. That's when I opened up a garage.
Yes.
2 garages. One is in Makerere Kavule, and it is really working. And another one is in Mulago.
Okay.
That's when I added on. And I said, now let me add on these 2 things. I import now on a small scale because
smaller scale.
Yes, smaller scale, because even the market is no longer there. The market we used to have is no longer there. We used to have market. One day you could sell 100 million, 80 million one day. Nowadays you sell 1 million.
1 million.
2 million.
People can now buy their own things.
Yes,
people
can
travel.
buy.
People can order online.
And order. So that's when we started. Then I said, no, even now. That's when I said, let me also start buying cars. Buying and selling cars. So I also entered that business of buying and selling cars. Then I opened up even another business of car carriers.
Okay.
Yes, I have a number of them. They go, when your car breaks down on the way, they go pick you. If you want to bring it to our garage, you bring it. If you don't want to tell us your destination, that it is going here, we push it there.
And then you take it.
Yes. And in future, I want to open up an app. Yes. The app is going to be built all. If you want spare parts, you go on that app. You tell me, I want this, I give you the price. Because it is going to even to save. Because so many people are finding a problem with the mechanics.
Yeah.
Something is of 500, the mechanic is telling him 800.
800, yeah.
So you just go to my app, put in, I want this, I'll tell you the price. Then you tell the mechanic, no, the price is this.
Yeah.
You want a carrier, you are somewhere, you go on the app, we can locate you.
Yeah.
Then we tell you the price. You tell us, you come and pick the car. You want your car to be repaired, you go to the app. This, but with cars, sometimes you have to see them. That's where the app is not so convenient, because you cannot estimate until you see the car.
What I like right now with what you're saying is that you allowed yourself to take a step back.
Yes.
And rethink your business model. And say, these Chinese, I'm not making money.
Yes.
Let me do my own thing. Let me open up a garage. Another person would say, I know business eganye kanjiteka nkwatenda.
Yes, I know. Naye, you have to rotate on the things you know.
The things you know.
You have to rotate.
Very key on the things that you know. And are good at.
Yeah. Kati olaba, now, so many things. You have to rotate on things you know. You just spice them. Akatungulu yongera mu katono. Kagano tene kachumbali katono.
No take them.
Yes. So you just try.
Yeah.
You just try. And I can tell you this. All self-made people, they are like that.
Yeah.
I can just give you an example. I have a friend of mine.
Yeah.
He has been rotating into business. But for him, I treasure him so much because, one, he goes into so many businesses. Today you'll find him, he's making warachi. Tomorrow but he's a very, very rich man. For him, does not mind to close this and open up another one.
Yeah.
But that thing is very, very difficult to close this.
And it's even expensive.
It's very expensive. But to me, at least I build on that. At least build on that. Because if you can look at me, cars are related to carriers, they're related to garages,
spare parts,
everything is related.
And it's things you've done since you were 8 years old.
Man.
You literally live cars. You've lived cars, you've lived spare parts So you have built the experience.
I've built the experience. Me, I'm rotating in cars. I've been rotating in cars and in motorcycles. Now I'm in the motorsport business. Everything of me is cars. Motorsport, cars.
But let me ask you, Becca. So you finished, because I'm sure you're a very intelligent man. You finished. What course did you do in university? You did start. Did you ever for a second sit and say, okay, should I go the employment route, or for you just knew I'm getting papers and I'm out of here?
Even now, I was asking myself, why am I getting the papers? But now, I think now I can answer that question. Because I was asking myself, why am I getting them?
Yeah.
Because, Bobi Wine's song,
he
said, Haji Yagamba Omuwala, by'onoonye nze bye nnina wano. What you are looking for is what I have. Now, why do you bother yourself going to school? You better enter the marriage, because I have a house, you are looking for a house. I have a car, you are looking for a car. Where you are going to school.
Yeah.
Even me, I looked at myself and with education,
yes, you've had the experience, the work.
The world, but it helps somewhere.
Yeah.
But to my surprise, I've never asked for employment. And at this age, I don't think I'll ask for one.
Of course not.
Even because I lack experience.
You lack experience.
I lack experience.
Yes. Yeah.
Because my experience is outside there. I'm a doctor of cars.
Of cars, yeah.
You just bring your car, just look at it. I tell you now, this is the part that is the problem. I'm a doctor of cars.
Of cars. What would you say from your age of 8 when you started Becca Premier? What has been your biggest business regret, like a decision you've made as a business person that that probably you're like, I should not have done this, I probably should have done that?
Which one now can I tell you? Because with the other one, I think I decided well.
That was a good decision.
Yeah, that was
that was a good decision.
Yes, that was a very good decision. Actually, what I'll be telling you, God has been on my side.
Yeah.
Because what I think I would have regretted is marrying early. Because
because you were exposed early as well.
Yes, I was exposed because everyone was telling me, go wasizoli muto. Because I remember making my wedding. I made it when I was 22 years. That's when I made my wedding. I was at 20. Everyone looked at me, wedding. Is it called the groom? The what?
The groom.
The groom.
I think that the best decision, hearing your story, that you made was to decide that you will not live a certain lifestyle.
So, God has been on my side. All the things I think I've decided have worked for me. Have worked for me. All the things.
So, which is a good thing. And the other thing that came to mind is when you were talking about accountability and this and that. Do you now have an accountant or a finance person that helps you put your books in order?
Now I'm an accountant. I'm an accountant by profession.
I know, because statistics, and you're good with numbers. Oh, you did SCCA. Becca, you're so intelligent.
So I can at least try.
You can try.
For myself now. I can even put measures. Yes, measures.
Yeah.
I have so many tricks.
Yeah.
I put measures, cameras can work. Even sometimes I send people, I give them money and they tell you go to the shop and buy those tiny things that are not accounted. And you find these people have not written that money. So you come and tell them, do you know that I sent someone to buy and you tell them frankly.
Yes, so they know they are
next
being
time
watched. Yes.
they will not do that.
So now you've put in place measures to
measures,
make sure.
Cameras, even me I'm around, customer care. Now, because now I'm on the ground.
Yes.
I'm trying to fight back. To fight back like an ego or what? Yes.
And I think the first time that I met Becca, I would like to mention someone was praising him for utmost customer service.
Yes.
You remember? Someone had given him a car and they were praising him for how he handled the process, how he picked, delivered, cleaned, and sorted out everything in an affordable way, but also with very good customer service,
yes,
which I think is applaudable.
Let me tell you one thing. Cars are like ladies.
Oh, please do tell. How?
Car are like ladies. They need to be looked after.
Yeah.
Yes. Once that car has a problem, even the driver is not comfortable.
Yeah.
So it's like a woman at home. When your wife has a problem, and you tell them, please, can you do this for me? And tell them, you not feel fine.
Yes.
It's like a car.
Yeah.
And you know, anything with car. And if you want someone, it's like you get someone's car, handle it with care. That person will appreciate you.
Yes.
But if you don't handle that car with care and everything, he will not appreciate you.
Okay, so I like that. As we come to the end of our discussion, I know that story is, off camera, we're having very interesting discussions. I just have two questions for you. Now in this business that you're doing, you pivoted, you now have the garage and all of that. What has been your worst customer experience?
Now with the garages, you have to deal with a lot of politics.
Yeah.
One, someone can bring his car, his or her car, to the garage. He tells you, please fix for me these bulbs.
Yeah.
Now bulbs, you fix the bulb. He goes there. You people, as if you have stolen things in my car. It is not sounding okay. But he was around.
He was around the whole time.
All the time when we were fixing the bulbs. You have to be very patient with customers, most especially in the garage part.
Yeah.
You have to be very, very, very patient.
Yeah.
Yes. Secondly, now in the carrier services, someone tells you, now like yesterday, someone called me, Becca, you can pick my car in Seguku. I sent someone to Seguku. I've told him I'll take like 200,000. Yeah, you come and pick it, Seguku. But when you reach Seguku, you have to enter like 10 kilometers.
Into Seguku.
Into Seguku's Manikawaka's side there. Then I told him, no, that it will be like 200. No, I told you Seguku. So we found a lot of challenges in garages. Now, in spare parts shop, you sell someone, you give him original. He takes maybe the car, you don't have it. It's a certain mechanic. The mechanic tells him, backward the fake. Then you find the man bringing it back. And no, you change for me. Or if you don't have original, give me back my money.
But that is original.
And you tell him this is original. No, they have told me this is not original. Then you give back the money.
So
and he goes and buys now fake.
From the other person,
because the mechanic will tell him, you give me the money, he goes and buys fake, puts in his car. And maybe, fortunately, he's driving, the thing breaks, he brings you back the car. Tell him, but they put for you fake. I was giving you original. But you refused. You said, I'm giving you fake. Those are the challenges we find
in dealing with the customers.
All customers.
Yeah.
And what was the other question?
The other question is, I just wanted you to, for our viewers out there, right? I am a young lady, young man out there, and they want to start business, or they've just started. What would be your top two? What would be your advice? The top two that you would say to them?
Actually, the top two. I've said them in my conversation.
Do you mind re-echoing?
Yes, one of them.
Yeah.
One of them, you will find so many things. You want to start a business, they'll tell you, open up a salon. Another one is telling you now, other one will tell you, this one is, do this. Now ladies' clothes can sell, this can sell. Please, most especially, stick on what your heart wants. Even love for the business contributes a lot and make very decisive decisions. Yes. Look at what you want. Yes. Because you may say, no, these shoes, will I manage selling them? But I don't have passion for shoes.
Yeah.
Clothes, I don't have passion. Bleaching, no, that one I have passion. I have passion. You go for that. Because you have to go for something you have a passion
Yes,
to.
that you have a passion for. Yeah.
You have to go for something you have a passion
Yeah.
for, but not something just telling you kino kitambula, then you go for
Yes.
that. Even you don't have passion, bakugambe kiri bwe kiti. No.
Because that is something I've personally struggled with. Genda nekitambula kino tugende,
No,
and then you
no.
end up losing a lot of money.
No. Yes. So if you have passion for these things,
Stay here.
stay here. These things of interviewing people,
Yeah.
Stay and interview. Not going now. You'll be here. Wakakwata abantu basatu ngagata. Now downtown, shoes are selling. You know, bigalo cameras tunde. Then you rush down. Then you'll find gymnastic there, and you start crying in vernacular.
You guys, I hope you have enjoyed this episode or this session as much as I have. It's been very lighthearted and yet very educational. I think in all the stories that Becca has shared from starting work at the age of 8, my take home is we need to teach our children the value of work, the value of honesty, because I'm sure if you are not an honest person, you would not have all these people, wanting to work with you or to show you the things that you have to do. So teaching, and then skill. I think one of our guests earlier told us, I think it was Emily, and she shared with us the importance of teaching our children skills, like having a skill that no one can take from you. If you remember his story in Japan, the reason why he got employment is because he had the skill. He could drive a car. So what skills are you teaching your children, or what skills have you taught yourself that you can use to make money? So thank you so much, Becca. This has been a very light-hearted but very educational conversation. I've laughed a lot, but I've also taken a lot from your story.
Please.
Yeah. So thank you so much for your time.
Oh, you're welcome.
I know Becca is very, very busy. His phone is ringing off the hook. He has so many customers waiting for him. But thank you for sparing the time to come.
You're welcome. Gracias.
And share your story with us. We really appreciate it. So guys, keep watching and watch out for the next episode. We still have so many episodes coming up, but no, 5. I remember we are doing a 5-part episode. So we have other men that we are going to be interviewing, people that are doing interesting things in the business world. Remember, we are here to rise and thrive together in our businesses. Thank you for watching.